Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Yeah, trucker, blast the trucker. Hey, light. Also Puerto Rican. Ladies and gentlemen, Cool Steve Canton.
Oh yeah, it's Christmas. Woo. It's Christmas. Blazing bright. Woo. Through the night. It's Christmas. We very special Christmas. We don't own the rights. We don't own the rights to this music. No. We don't own the rights to this music. What's cracking, man?
What's going on, baby? Ho, everybody.
Yes, Merry Christmas to everyone. It is easy, not hard.
Easy, not hard. Welcome to the Midnight Paco Podcast.
Where can they find you at, Jay?
Just full of comedy on all platforms.
You can follow me at _great_COREE. That's where you can find me. Or you can find us both at the Midnight Paco Podcast.
What?
Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe.
Yes, notifications if you would, please. So you know when all episodes are released. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you all.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody.
Hope you got everything you wanted for Christmas.
Everything you wanted for Christmas. And I know some people has a stocking full of coal.
This guy.
A stocking full of coal.
This guy. I'm a Grinch.
Are you?
No, never.
Okay.
I'd be broke.
Episode of the Midnight Paco Podcast brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services. Help you help yourself the legal way. The services that they offer is they help with documents that need to be typed, guardianships, probate, divorce, wills and trust, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right.
So what's been going on, man?
Woo! Slow motion.
Hey, that's my line.
I know, but I'm gonna use it. That's right. Nah, baby. Hard off the mics. Back in the studios.
Yeah.
Another double banger for y'all. Pause.
Pause.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, baby. We had the show tonight.
We did the show tonight. Sheesh and Giggles. Shout out to Sheesh and Giggles.
Shout out to Eric Simons.
Shout out to the Desert Inn out in Canton.
Yes. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to Kyle.
Shout out to Kyle. I don't know the last name.
Inn.
I apologize.
Yeah, shout out to Kyle at the Desert Inn. You know what? It was a great show. I think you did well, my man.
Thank you, sir. You did as well.
Thank you. Shout out to Zach Thomas. Shout out to KC. Shout out to Kyle. And shout out to GW Neal.
GW Neal stopped in to wreck that bitch.
I think that we came through like a natural disaster. I want to say we all did.
Yeah,
we came through like hurricanes.
It was cool. We kind of felt like it was a weird night because we started off one night and moved to one club, went to another. It was like one of those deals. We comics. We got we got a show to do. Sorry, gotta go.
Yeah, sorry. Like, look, shout out to the Funny Stop. That's
love the Funny Stop.
I got my dates mixed up. I made a mistake. I thought that we were going to do the Funny Stop open mic and then do Sheesh and Giggles tomorrow.
Yeah,
but it was tonight.
It was tonight.
And shout out to GW Neal. I'm glad she called.
Right.
coordinated some things, and we did the show tonight. Because I don't like saying that I'm going to do a show and not do it.
Yeah. I try. If I'm going to commit, I want to make sure I make it. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Merry Christmas, man.
Yes, Merry Christmas to you too, sir.
Thank you.
Mm.
And this is apple juice.
Yeah, it's apple juice. We just drink apple juice. You know, it's for
You know what I'm talking about? You feel
for show.
we stand on business.
My grandbaby was born.
Man, come on. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Can we say his name?
Yeah, we can say his name.
You sure?
Yeah.
You didn't get permission.
My son said I can post whatever pictures, so guess what? That's proof of his existence, so we can give the name. It's been a week.
I'm going to let you say it. Shout out to
River James Fuller. Bam!
welcome River James to this earth.
Yeah!
Yo.
Whew!
You know what? I know. This is what I know. I think that Justin's going to allow, if he got questions, he know he can call Uncle Cool C.
All day.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, no, call Uncle Cool C. He'll tell you.
He'll tell you. Sometimes you gotta put it up on
Shout
that
out to Shout out to River James up in his mother.
Yeah!
He's new to the world.
I'm giving him a guitar and CBD. With a name like River James.
River James, he gonna be singing like, I've seen fire and I've seen rain.
I seen my granddaddy smoke a bunch of twang.
Yeah. I've seen fire and I've seen rain, 'cause I'm motherfucking River James.
Shout out to River James.
Shout out to River James. You know what? Shout out to River James. Man.
Yeah, shout
Welcome,
out to
River James.
Welcome.
Hey, you know what? Like later on in life,
Apple juice.
you gonna see this River James. You gonna be like, what the fuck?
Right?
My granddaddy and Cool C is toasting to me. And,
Yeah.
hey, man, look, you got to do great things with that name, River James.
Got
River
to.
James.
I'm gonna push it on.
And it was a lot of rules.
Boy, those rules, man.
It was a lot of rules for River James. Like,
You know what? I had to pass to get into the room.
did you have to wash your hands?
I had to wash my hands.
And what else?
They had to check every orifice.
See if you had COVID.
Yeah.
You had to take a COVID test.
But the anal probe one. The
You had to
anal
take
swab.
Anal swab.
Anal swab.
Wow. Just to see River James.
Just to see River James.
Wow. Okay.
Even with a mask. It's like but my butthole's exposed. I don't get it.
Yeah, like you had a mask and your butthole was open.
Yeah.
You know what?
Kind of bullshit.
This is the thing. Like,
But that chick at the front, she was a little snotty ass.
get out of here.
Yeah, she was mean.
She was mean.
She just seemed like she had eyes like she didn't want to be there. Well, nobody there.
I was gonna say at Mercy, but what hospital?
Oh, it was up in Erie.
Okay,
Yeah,
Erie Hospital.
Erie, Pennsylvania. It was the Marge. I think it's Marge Women's Center or whatever, but it's right next to Hammond Hospital, right off the Bayfront.
right.
You know, it's down there.
I this is what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not, but you couldn't have black forces when you went to see the baby. You couldn't have on black forces. You had to have on. You couldn't wear regular. You had to have on Air Max 90s or original retro J's, Jordans. You couldn't go in there with some what are those. You had to have name brand shoes on. If you don't have no name brand shoes, and I also heard that you couldn't go in there with like you couldn't smell of smoke or weed.
Yep.
And you couldn't have on any pharmacy cologne. You had to have on niche fragrances.
You should have seen how many times I drove around that bitch with the windows down before. I'm kidding.
Man, shout out to River James.
Jokes.
Welcome River James to the world, to the earth. Hopefully you
Good
have
time.
a better experience in growing up, and you know whatever is changing, the world is changing. Hopefully you don't have to deal with the experiences of the world. Shout out to River James.
Yeah, shout out to River James and all the kids out there in the world growing up in these times.
You know what, River James is new to the world. He was just born
2 days ago.
2 days ago, and you showed me a picture
Oh yeah.
And he was already looking like, what the fuck?
Right. This is, I was cozy as shit in there.
Yeah, it was dark and I was cozy, and now I'm out here. He was like, what the fuck is you looking at?
Although it was cool because I was at my parents' house, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I got a hold of my.
Shout out to the Don.
Yeah, the Don and Miss Carol.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Carol. You know what? Let me,
Go ahead.
A second.
Yep.
The Don and Miss Carol are two of the coolest people you'll ever meet. Those are his parents.
Yes, they are.
The Don is chill. He's a chill dude. Miss Carol reminds me of Mrs. Cunningham in a good way. I'm not, saying it's a bad way, but she's cool. Like Mrs. Cunningham from Happy Days.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Don is on another level of cool and chill. He's so freaking laid back. And people evolve.
Yeah.
The Don has definitely evolved from what I was told.
Yeah.
But he's evolved and he's in a great place, and I strive to be there.
Right?
Where he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No trucks.
No trucks. No trucks given it all. He
cares. He always wants
so
best.
How old is he?
71.
I was there on his 71st birthday.
Yeah.
He was chilling.
Yeah, because he was born in 52. So, he's 71. Yeah.
I was at his house on his birthday, and he chilling, sitting back chilling. I'm like, so, hey, happy birthday. What you doing? He was chilling like, yeah, about to go out to dinner or something, like he was chilling. He was like,
waiting on my mom.
Look, he's this dude older though.
That's it. That's all it is. But he don't smoke no bud. He'll drink his beer. He don't smoke no bud. I tried to get him to do it at camp.
No mushrooms or bud?
Nothing. I think he'd have a different perspective, boy.
I mean, you know what?
He said he tried. I don't know if he said he tried it once when he was young and it wasn't for him or whatever the case. I can't remember. Or maybe I think he stayed away from it altogether. Actually,
if you want to know who the Don is, just imagine him, a little bit more weight,
with a comb over instead of
with
a
the hair
bald
on the side.
Yeah,
that's this guy.
That's this guy.
And the funny thing is, I saw a picture of the Don in the military. I saw a picture of him in the military. Identical, and I seen a picture of his son Justin, all identical, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah,
genes are strong.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to.
I saw River James. Looking at that little guy, he's definitely a Fuller. Like
oh God!
Already, you could see.
He has so much. Turmoil ahead of him with that last name. Yo, shit! Listen to this bullshit, dude. I'll even post this motherfucking picture because I took one. This is on my way up to Erie, right, on Sunday because he was induced on Monday. So Sunday night I'm on my way up. I stop at Arby's off of right down by the casino.
Did you get some mozzarella sticks?
No.
Boo. What'd you get? I just need to know.
Hold on. Who the fuck gets mozzarella sticks
from
at Arby's?
Go hard. All right, what did you get? What did you get? I just want to know what you got.
You already know what I got. I got the
chicken sandwich,
chicken bacon Swiss. Look, but look at
everywhere he goes, he's on chicken sandwich.
But look at this bullshit, dog. So I'm on the way there. I'm eating my fries. The curly fries, smashing, of course.
Did you have any horsey sauce with the curly fries?
Nope.
Boring. Oh, go ahead.
Anyway, I get to my parents.
Boring.
I get to my parents' house. We're talking and shit. My mom's like, "Why don't you eat your food?" I'm like, "You know what, Mom? I guess I will." And I'm sitting there. I pull out my sandwich, open it up.
It's got cheese on it.
It got no chicken.
What the fuck was on there?
The bacon, the lettuce, the sauce, the bun, the cheese.
No chicken.
No chicken.
What in the hell?
No fucking chicken breast.
Wait a minute.
Bam! Right there. Bam!
Wait a minute.
No chicken breast.
You sound like you're on the Dr. Not playing.
So. Hold on. They fuck you in the drive-thru. Cut to Joe Pesci.
Let me tell you, can I give you 2 cups? guys a friendly piece of advice, okay? Don't ever go up to the drive-thru, okay? Always walk up to the counter. You know why? Okay. I'm gonna say it. Okay. They fuck you at the drive-thru, okay? They fuck you at the drive-thru. They know you're gonna be miles away before you find out you got fucked, okay?
They fuck you in the drive-thru.
So Dr. Na was like, so you got you went to Arby's, but you got the chicken and you got the cheese and you did not get the chicken. You're going to die.
I didn't eat it. I didn't eat that. I didn't eat a bun with condiments and bacon.
You know what? To be honest with you, if I was eating pork, I would have had the bacon with horsey radish.
And that would have been your meal?
Mozzarella sticks, I would have ordered that, and I would have put that on there, and I would have ate it. That's what I would have done.
Well, yeah, because you probably would have got the mozzarella sticks minus the chicken from your sandwich. Point being, my mom was like, call. I'm like, why, Mom? Are they going to bring it to me? Look, that's another thing. I'm not going to call a place and get a free meal if you're not going to DoorDash that bitch to me.
They're not going to DoorDash.
They're not going to DoorDash it to me. So why the fuck am I going to call? Call and complain so I can come there and pick it up with some shit you just spit on?
And drop. Spit and drop.
And drop.
And put extra salt on it.
Oh, from your nut sack. Oh, that one.
Not that salt. Come on, man. You know, some people do, like, revenge. They get their revenge from, like, you know, edible things.
Oh, yeah.
Extra salt.
Yeah. Licking it and then dipping it.
Licking and dipping.
Licking and dipping.
I don't know. These people are ruthless, especially if you're on the same day pay program.
Oh.
You know, these restaurants are doing it now.
Are they?
Like, oh yeah, you can work that day and get paid. That's the explanation behind the people.
Why are there homeless people?
Hold on. Those are the people that, because there's homeless people, because you can't get paid without an address.
I know,
if you don't have an address or
good
ID.
job, I know.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, you can use the shelter's ID, address and
yeah,
things. But people are getting paid the same day that they work.
Right.
And that's an explanation if you go, like, after hours and you see a person like, why are you not in uniform? Because they got hired, they're getting paid the same day. Once they get their money, they out.
Wow.
That's the way the world changed. What's that movie I was just telling you about?
Oh, shit, with Julia Roberts?
Yeah.
I don't know what the name of it is. Go
I'll
ahead.
tell you in a minute.
Go get ask Siri.
Nah, I got it.
I love the way they talk.
Look, Helium sent me another message.
They're always sending messages.
The movie is called
Shiznicki. The Way We Was or some shit. No, I'm probably way off. Because I heard it like...
Leave the World Behind.
Dad, see, I was way the fuck off. Leave
Man,
the world behind.
Come on, dude.
Leave the world behind.
That is not what I said, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Is that what I said?
I could have swore you did.
Hold on me. Let me see. Leave the World Behind with Julia Roberts, Kevin Bacon, and Ethan Hawke. You know what? I'm not going to spoil the movie for you guys. I need you guys to watch that movie. Send comments. Tell me what you think. It's a very interesting movie. This is my opinion. I'm not going to spoil it, but this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say the movie was made for black people. And then they was like, this is a really good movie in concept. We can get a budget bigger for this. Let's get Julia Roberts and Ethan Hawke. And I'm only going by the soundtrack.
You going by the soundtrack?
I'm going by the soundtrack. I know damn well that Julia
They
Roberts...
didn't pick those songs? I don't...
Hell no. They played Next. They played Misled by Kool and the Gang. Kool and the Gang had a lot of hits. Misled is not one of the ones that I'll be checking for. But Misled is one of those songs that they was playing on there. And I'm like...
So this is your theory?
My theory.
Okay.
Misled.
I was going to say, do you know that this story was out?
Absolutely
because
not.
People do steal shit, steal stories and concepts and switch identities and things like that.
It's too far. We too far ahead of the game. We got too much technology. But it could have been stolen. But I'm thinking like, no, this is my theory. The movie was already made and ready to go, and it was a good concept, and it was like, whoa, this is a great movie and a great concept. We can get a bigger budget for this. This is probably during the strike time, and it was like, you know what? Let's get Julia Roberts and Kevin Bacon, and what's the guy's name I just said? Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, Ethan Hawke.
But okay, without spoiling the movie, there was a scene when Julia Roberts looked at Kevin Bacon.
Is this Flatliners?
and Julia Roberts looked at Kevin Bacon and was like, damn, you do not look the same as you did in Footloose.
Wait.
In the movie, Julia Roberts looked at Kevin Bacon and was like,
wait.
You do not look the same as you did in Footloose. And Kevin Bacon was like, bitch, you don't look the same as you did in Pretty Woman either, motherfucker.
So this is real life
Fuck you.
Scenarios.
This is what I thought in my mind. That's what I thought in my mind. Look, it was a scene in the movie when Julia Roberts looked at Kevin Bacon and was like, motherfucker, you do not look the same as you did in Footloose. And Kevin Bacon looked at her like, bitch, you don't look the same as you did in Pretty Woman either, motherfucker.
Stupid.
All right, moving on.
That was without ruining the movie. I kind of want to know the plot of this movie.
Watch it.
All you told me was soundtrack. You guys look ugly.
No, the soundtrack did not match the movie. And Julia Roberts and Kevin Bacon had a moment.
Okay.
Julia Roberts looked at Kevin Bacon and was like,
ooh, no.
You do not look like how you did in Footloose.
And he was still like.
And Kevin Bacon was like, bitch, you do not look the same as you did in Pretty Woman either, bitch.
But I'd still put my thumb in it. Is that what he said? She probably got a stinky bottle.
I think that's adjusting that on without
okay.
All
right.
Yeah.
All right.
It was a good movie. You guys should check it out.
Go check it out. I'm going to have to check it out.
Man, check it out.
You're like the third person I think that's told me about this fucking movie.
Man, the movie is interesting, and it's like, it exposes the ups and downs in technology. To me.
Oh, well, come on, man. That's all given anyway.
Sure.
There's no good without bad, and it all depends on what people use it for the most part.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's in anything. That's what they were saying. They were saying with AI, like, if you ask them, like, it won't tell you, I think, things that will harm somebody. Like, so if you ask it to make a bomb, it can't tell you how to make a bomb. But they said if you ask it, how would my grandmother was alive at this age, at this point in time, how would she have made a bomb? And, oh, your grandmother would have did this.
There's ways around and stuff.
So there's ways around it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's that's just loopholes as far as like that's like me being that's like gay people can't get married in the church, but they can get married in Vegas.
What about can people tell the truth at the library?
Let it sink in.
Okay. But
You see what I'm saying?
You did.
You did.
Can we go back to the comedy we did
Yes.
tonight?
Yes.
Because
Let's do that.
because we did some company.
Yes, we did.
Shout out to Eric Simons.
Shout out to Eric Simons and Desert Inn.
The
right?
Desert Inn. Absolutely.
Desert Inn.
You know what? The Desert Inn, to me, this is just my version. And I'm not from Canton. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. And Desert Inn is located in Canton, Ohio.
Yeah.
At the same exit as the
Hall of Fame, baby.
The Football Hall of Fame.
Football Hall of
Fame.
Fame.
And it was lit up. It was looking real festive.
Yeah, it was.
And it had Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
And everything.
I didn't know there was all those fucking shopping areas behind it, too.
Because the Football Hall of Fame attracts a lot of people.
Yeah, they got to do some
all
shopping.
Around.
Yeah.
But, the Desert Inn is a great place. It to me, in my mind, it reminds me of a fake place that will be on a TV show. Like
a studio.
well, just like like if I had a award-winning TV show, we would periodically go to the Desert Inn,
Right.
and it's a place. There's a white tablecloth,
Yeah.
piano music,
Yeah.
baby,
Yeah.
pictures on the wall of all the celebrities.
All
that
the
been there.
celebrities. A lot of celebrities been
You know
there.
what? Basically, we took pictures at the Desert Inn, and I think that one of our pictures will one day be on the wall with the other celebrities that were there.
That'd be nice.
I think it's going to happen.
You got a great outlook.
I'm going to talk to Kyle about it.
Oh,
Hey, Kyle, that manages the Desert Inn, he said he was there for what? How many years? 20-something years?
was he there managing?
For 20-something years. And he's doing comedy for...
He just started.
Yeah. So
6 times?
6 times.
I think he said 6 times. He's still counting. 6
Shout out.
times.
Yeah, whenever people still counting their stage time, it's like, I did it too.
Yeah.
I think I stopped counting at like 11.
I gave up a while ago. Yeah.
So it's like, shout out to Kyle.
Yeah,
He's doing
shout out to
comedy.
you, yeah.
He's doing comedy at the Desert Inn. The Desert Inn, to me, it's a great place, but it gives me the vibe of like, I don't know, like a not real place.
Like a secret place or just like an imaginary spot,
or just like
we're characters in a movie.
Exactly, like
And
for example,
we're going to do
like for example at Three's Company.
Yeah.
The place was the Regal Beagle.
Well, like Cheers,
or Nipsey's from Martin.
Okay. Is that where the spot was?
Yeah, Nipsey's. We going to Nipsey's.
Okay.
We going to the Desert Inn in Canton, and it gives you a old school vibe.
Yeah. It's kind of cool because it's cool because we don't even sit at a bar, man. They straight up have a waitress that designated for that.
I feel like I'm. You know what? Please come in. I mean, when I go there, I feel like I'm on the Love Boat, and I'm a guest star, and they treat us good whenever we come there.
Yeah, real good, man.
And I'll be like, hey, what's up? Hey, I'll have this and that, and we're going to do our set, and we perform, and we get a warm reception.
Man.
And it's like the Desert Inn. I make my jokes about the place.
Yeah, the rocks. Yeah.
I make my jokes about the place, and I go on with my material. It's a great place to perform. Hey, if you're ever in the Cleveland, Ohio area or the Canton area, make sure you go by the Desert Inn on a Wednesday. You might catch this guy.
Maybe.
Or maybe this guy. Maybe.
Most likely, both of us.
They seem to like us there.
Yeah.
They say we do a good job. I personally think that you had a great set tonight.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah. I think we both did, man. I think everyone had a good night.
Everybody did good.
I'll tell you what, dude, that's a nice spot. I mean, it's a restaurant too, people. So, if you want to go check it.
Am I tripping for thinking like, even though we're in 2023, it don't give you like an 80s vibe?
No, it's a nice look, like you said, you gotta go knock on the door and somebody lets you in the back room and oh, you got this shit going on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's
and we back there giving comedy
while people are eating in a separate.
And they man, we had a great crowd tonight.
It was awesome, man.
We had a great crowd.
Yeah,
Shout out to everybody.
It was cool.
Check this out at the listen to the name of it, the Desert Inn.
Right, Shish and Giggles, baby.
That's the name of the
comedy night.
Eric and Shish and Giggles. It was a great time. I had fun.
Yeah,
I had fun.
It was good. A little change of pace.
A little change of pace. It was fun, and we were
shit. How long did you go? Fucking a half hour.
Dude, man,
he's doing
specials. My head.
He's doing specials. I'm lighting them and shit. Heck no.
I didn't see no lights.
It was hey, can Jay come and do some time? Because he's going to do half my time. And they did all of his time. And I did over my time.
Well, I mean, that's...
he didn't give a fuck. It's one of those loose shows is what it was.
It was one of those loose shows. Somebody didn't show up.
You know what I mean? So there was time to be filled.
Siri, cancel. What are you doing?
You calling somebody? He.
I'm not sure I understand, but it was my face, and he looked at me and was like, "You tripping, bro? Look at him." Sorry, I can't search videos on Apple Watch, bruh. I'm not asking. Whatever. Anyway, you know, the Desert Inn. You know what? It just gives me that feel. You know what? This is what I'm gonna tell you. And this is just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm playing in Vegas. That's how I feel.
That's how you feel?
I feel like I'm playing in Vegas at the Desert Inn.
The cabaret.
At the Desert Inn.
Is that what they call it? At the cabaret?
I feel like I'm doing a Vegas show. I do.
It's got that vibe a little bit.
That's just how I feel.
With the curtain.
The curtain. I feel like I'm doing Vegas, even though I never been to Vegas. But I feel like that's how it will be.
Yeah.
In Vegas.
I went to a show. It was Ali Star. Shout out to Ali Star.
Shout out to Ali Star. Shout out to Ali Star's band.
Yeah, go check.
Shout out to the bass player. Look, I'm going to come.
Was it Richard?
I'm not sure the names
yeah,
right now.
I think it's Richard, but I can't 100%.
But I'm going to. We'll be there. We're coming.
Yeah.
We're coming. I don't know what you thought. What was on your mind? We'll be there, buddy. We'll be there.
Yeah, no, it was we went to a show and they were rocking out in this nice little area.
We went to a show.
Yeah.
I never been to Vegas.
No,
in my life.
No, only reason why I went is because my stepdaughter got married there, and we went, and my buddies showed up, and they took me out, and shout out to them.
Only reason why I'm going to go is to do comedy.
Yeah.
We're going to hit up a couple of mics, and we're going to do shows there. And Ali Star and the band, I'm going to make it my business to meet you guys.
No, you're going to love it.
I'm sure I will.
Yeah, they rock out, boy.
I'm sure I will.
You know. She's doing her own thing. She got videos out and shit, so everybody go check her out.
Shout out to Ali Star.
Yeah.
You know what? She's popular. Her music sounds good. Her voice sounds good. Her band is good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%.
Shout out to the keyboard player and the bassist. I'll be coming to see you guys.
Yeah, I
in
can't.
Vegas. Sure.
Sure.
I'll be there.
When we going to Vegas, though?
You want to go tomorrow?
Let's do it.
You want to do it tomorrow?
No, it's
Okay.
cold. It's cold everywhere.
It's not cold in Vegas.
It's cold everywhere. It's gotta be cold everywhere.
You know what?
It's gotta be cold everywhere,
what I'm
right?
gonna
Look, I'm fucking Santa. It's time. It's Christmas just passed, technically, when
You
this
know
airs.
what? My sister loves to book stuff. She just likes to do that.
That's ahead of time.
She likes to do that. I'm like, Sabine, book me and Jay some flights to Vegas. Oh, we'll do it.
Pronto.
We'll be there. It's as easy, not hard. We'll be there.
It's hard.
You know what? I mean,
You know what stops everybody is fucking money, dude. I hate that shit. People are like, oh, money don't make you happy. Man, it opens the door.
Look, money don't make you happy, but let me see you live without it.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Does it crack it open a little bit?
But here, this is where I'm at. I've always imagined myself telling jokes with a drink in my hand, cigar or cigarette, and telling jokes because of people like George Burns,
Right.
the Rat Pack, Sammy, and all of them.
Good times.
That's just what I imagine myself doing.
I love it.
Even though I don't smoke,
No. Are you going to take it up?
no.
You don't even drink on stage. None of us really drink on stage.
No, you and I don't drink.
Well, yeah.
Other people do, but
Yeah.
you and I don't.
But we also ain't up there for the
Not
hour.
even water.
I take a water up there, but
I
it's
don't.
I've taken a sip during maybe a couple shows because once you get to like the 15, 20 minute mark,
Like you said, I did.
yeah, you were probably thinking about a drink.
No. What
at that time.
happened was, I had a mouthful of phlegm,
Ooh,
and snot.
Slim. Pause.
and pause. I had a mouthful of phlegm, and I was nasally up there, and I did a swallow and I kept performing.
And you kept going.
That's just what I did.
You don't get cotton mouth, so I don't want to hear it.
I don't get cotton mouth,
You don't smoke bud, so
I don't smoke bud.
I'm sorry.
But, laughter takes a lot of saliva. I laugh on stage, and it's genuine laughs.
Genuine laughs.
Especially when, people are laughing, like, before I get my joke out. I'm like, come on, dude.
Dude, they were having a good time.
They were having a good time.
Man.
Yeah, it was a great crowd.
Yeah,
I loved
it was.
that.
Yeah,
I
it was.
love that.
I love when the crowds, except for that one chick.
You know what?
She was okay a couple times. I got a grin. But good boy, that chick. And it's hilarious when comics talk about somebody and they all point out the same people. It's hilarious.
I paid her no mind because I focused on the people that was enjoying
100%. I keep
It
it
was
moving.
people that
I
was
wasn't
enjoying
like,
it.
I'm going to try and get her. Because my material is my material. So it's going to come out regardless. And whoever likes it, likes it. But it's just funny. Like, for other comedians out there, for young comedians coming up, we're young too, but anyone else out there just listening, when you see somebody, you'll see a comedian be like, oh, I'm gonna get her, and they try and go at her and talk to her, and they'll try and talk to her, people and do crowd work and
Right.
say, hey, how are you doing, what's wrong, why you look like, you know what I mean, they'll go at people like that. So me, I just keep pushing, but everyone sees that that person, man. It's just
everyone
funny
see
like
that person. It's always going to be one person in the crowd. But you know what? I want to, I started something a couple of episodes ago, and this is called Cool C's Useless Information.
Couple episodes. He tried this shit months ago, and he's forgotten to do it every episode. But good job. Way to bring it up at the end of the year.
My sister gave me the title,
I like it.
and I respect her. She gave me the title of
Useless.
king.
The king. Of
I'm the king of useless information. And I have one for you.
Shoot.
Everybody remember that show, Different Strokes?
Yes.
The world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some.
True.
I think that was written by Adam Thicke,
Okay. Adam Thicke.
which is
Robin Thicke's.
Robin Thicke's father. The original name of that show was... Take a swing at it, Jay. What was the original name of that show?
Whoa.
The name of the show was
Whoa.
Different Strokes.
I know that.
But what was the original?
Different folks.
Close, but not even close.
Well, I have no clue.
Swing
then.
one more time.
What you talking about, Willis?
No. The original name of the show was 45 Minutes from Harlem.
Yeah, I would never figured that out.
Well, Willis always talked about they were from Harlem.
Yeah, but 45 Minutes from Harlem was
That
the
was-
whole title?
That was the original name of the show. 45 Minutes from Harlem. Harlem. Harlem.
Okay.
Harlem.
I didn't know that was the
That was going to be the original name. So, 45 Minutes from Harlem. So I think if the name of the show was 45 Minutes from Harlem, and Cameron and Mace and Damon Dash are all from Harlem, and they call Harlem World,
Harlem World.
they would have had to bow down to Willis and Arnold.
What you talking about?
What you talking about, Willis?
Hey!
45 Minutes from Harlem, because they was first to introduce the world to in addition to the Harlem World
Yeah,
Patrollers.
Harlem. Yeah, dude, they were out when? 80s? 70s or 80s? How long?
Well, I mean, I was born in 75, and I admired the Harlem Globetrotters, and they made me sort of intrigued.
I went to
about
see him once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was it Curly and them, or was it the new
Shit,
people?
dog. No, it was. I was a kid. Me, my aunt, my aunt, my great aunt, or my mom's aunt. So she took me, and I think I want to say Andre,
Yeah,
maybe.
that's dope. But
Yeah, I think. Or my
45
cousins.
Minutes from Harlem was the original name from Different Strokes, and that was an iconic show. It's still relevant to this day and time. Shout out to Willis.
What you talking about, Willis?
His name is
Shit. Come on, man.
Ty Bridges, man.
Yeah, but you're
Shout out to Ty Bridges. Shout out to Gary Coleman. Shout out to Dana Plato. Shout out to Mr. Drummond. I don't know his name. Shout out to
this dude's memory is off.
Mrs. Garrett. Shout out to Adeline. I don't know their real names, but those were the names of the maids there. Shout out to Dana Plato. Plato was Kimberly. Ty Bridges is Willis, and Gary Coleman was Arnold. Shout out to them. And shout out to Sam, the little adopted brother.
When you're recalling all this, I feel like you can see all this shit like in your mind.
I can.
I'm watching you like as you're saying it, and I'm watching your mind just like a computer.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Sort of.
A little bit.
Yeah.
You know your eyes or your fucking brain push through your skull, people. So think about that, dude. I know I jumped way off fucking subject, but I'm sitting there watching you fucking recall all this information, and I'm just looking, I'm like, the brain is the fucking alien within our bodies.
The names escape me, but, you know, you saw it computing.
I see
Very good observation. You know what? Shout out to Different Strokes. They're iconic. And this is how I truly feel. I feel like Different Strokes will live on forever.
Oh yeah.
After Gary Coleman, after Dana Plato, it's still existing. Dana Plato and Gary Coleman are gone. Mr. Drummond is gone. Mrs. Garrett is gone. Ty Bridges is one of the only surviving cast members.
He's
of
messed
the
up,
show.
isn't he?
No. He's okay.
He's okay.
Shout out to Ty Bridges. I did reach out to Ty Bridges. Please tag him and send him this. I did reach out to Ty Bridges, and I wanted him to be on the show.
Okay.
Shout out to him. He's iconic and definitely in my childhood. But, you know, also everybody is creating content right now on the internet, on YouTube, including ourselves.
Oh yeah.
We are living forever.
Oh yeah.
Way after you're gone, way after I'm gone, our content will still be out there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And someone can always reference it and pull it up. And
they can pull it out of the fucking ethos because it's in waves on the internet.
You know what?
Just magically uploads, and where does it go? The cloud.
Here's something that happened to me today. Picking up my mom's
Shout out to
medication.
moms.
Shout out to my mom. Picking up her medication. I'm at the pharmacy. I'm talking to the pharmacist. I saw a lady. She had some cool frames on. I said, shout out to you. I said, you have some nice frames. She said, thank you, sir. And I said, okay, cool. As I'm walking away, they're calling me back. They want me to come back. The pharmacist lady said, hey, she wants you to come back. And I looked back and I said, ha. In my mind, I wanted to say, you know what? I exist longer on my podcast. Subscribe to my podcast. You can see me a lot of episodes.
A lot of episodes.
You know, subscribe to my podcast. I'm there. You know what I'm saying? But I kept exiting out the store. This is a true story. And, you know, shout out to everybody. You know, look, you know the saying, take a picture and it lasts longer?
Yeah.
Subscribe to the Midnight Paco podcast and it lasts longer.
Episode of the Midnight Paco podcast brought to you in part by the Acumen Paralegal Services. Help you help yourself the legal way. The services that they offer is they help with documents that need to be typed, guardianships, probate, divorce, wills and trust, complaints, business organization, financial planning, and legal research and writing. Go ahead and give them a call at 216-727-0049 or 216-456-2000. Michelle White will get you right.
That's right!
Joe J, where can they find you, man?
Hey everybody, you can follow me at Justin Fuller Comedy on Instagram and all platforms, everybody. Please Google Justin Fuller Comedy.
You can find me at _great_COREE. That's where you can find me. And you can find us both at the Midnight Paco Podcast on Instagram.
That's right. Please.
You know what? You can Google Cordell Restpress. I'm Cordell Restpress. Ask Siri, ask Alexa who Cordell Restpress is.
Yeah.
She'll tell you.
Google, baby. He gonna pop up everywhere. Hey, I hope everybody had a good holiday. Everyone was safe. Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Yeah, we're going to check you out, baby.
We love you.
Love you all.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
Peace.
Peace.
Chaboom.
Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast. Midnight Paco. Midnight Paco Podcast.